Did you work your whole life believing retirement would finally be here? It'd finally mean freedom, more time, only to discover retirement comes with a whole new set of worries. Hello, I'm Arlene, your go to grandma, and I'm starting a new chapter here, helping grandparents create more time, more freedom, and more with what matters most. Welcome to Go To Grandma. Okay, I'm just going to start with just a short brief about my story. My hubby and I retired almost 5 years ago. We've been full time RVing and riding the Harleys, and then all of a sudden, realizing money was going way faster, inflation took off, the story there. And so I started looking online and made a whole different online income there. And believe me, it was scary. I had no idea what I was doing. But that's just part of my story of how I came to Go To Grandma. And at first, I thought it was all about a new way to make income. I didn't want the full time job. I didn't want the sitting at the computer for hours on end. And I didn't want someone else to tell me when I could take vacation, what I could do, when I could do it, just like for the last 40 years. So that's a little bit of my background. And starting out thinking it was about the money. And then I made a little bit and it was like, something just wasn't right. And so I went on vacation. Okay, if I need to cut this, I can. So what really changed my perspective was this last month. We went and spent a whole month with our son, our daughter in law, and our grandson. He just turned 3 while we were there. Let me tell you, before I thought it was about the money and helping people get money, but it's why do you want that money? When I was younger, it was the cars, the houses, the big stuff, right? And you might have felt the same way. Now that I have grandson, it's not about that. It is about making memories. It's spending time with my family, with the friends, people that I love. Because making memories is so important. That's my new why. And that's why I've expanded it. I was helping women 55 plus, but in reality, after spending a month with my grandson, it is totally helping grandparents create time, create freedom, and create what matters most, whatever it is to you. That's where I came to this understanding that this is a whole new meaning for me. And that all falls under that freedom section. It now means family time, grandkids, traveling, saying yes more often. Even if it's saying yes to going out to dinner with my husband or yes, going to the beach. And one thing I can just sum it up with, I'm realizing I don't necessarily want more things in retirement. I want more choices. You might be thinking the same way. We retire, we save up, we do everything we're supposed to. And then all of a sudden you find out that you're at 70 years old and you're a Walmart greeter. Some of them people do it because they love it. They love people. They love being around people. But most of them, they're just short on money and they don't know what else to do. And so that's where I'm going to be sharing that. That's just one aspect I'm sharing in here, the online income. The other will be a whole bunch of other fun things coming on. So why go to grandma? I kind of shared a little bit about that. But what we're going to be talking about in here is retirement conversations, family, learning technology, simple online ideas, creating additional options, and have some fun. I love having fun. And the whole thing is, it's going to be a community where you can share your ideas. I can share my ideas. And that brings me more information to share. So it's going to be like finding out what you want more of. I mean, I have, Tai Chi tips and eating tips, food tips, all kinds of fun things. And some like games, some don't. I'm not crazy about games, but if we want to do games, we can do that too. It's all about the fun. To me, when I wake up in the morning, I'm grateful for three things every morning. And when you wake up and you start that day out on that positive, grateful way, you have such a better day. It's just a free tip that I'm sharing today because so many people wake up and they put their feet on the ground and they think, oh, what's going to happen today? And then the day is just not good. So if you can put your feet on the ground and think of three things first thing in the morning that bring you positivity and happiness and joy, that will start your day off on a better foot. So the freebie tip today, but those are the kind of things I'm going to put in here. I mean, that's just a little one, but different ones I'm going to put in here. So if any of this has brought you value, if you feel like it sounds like you're just getting into retirement and you're really not sure what direction you want to go, subscribe below because we're just getting started. This week, I'm just sharing who I am, Arlene, Go To Grandma, what it's about, helping grandparents create more time, more freedom, and what matters the most. That's what this community is about. And so just saying welcome. And if you found value, subscribe, follow me. I'm going to be having more value out here every week and on a daily basis sometimes. So make sure, if you want to know more about it, there is a start link below also that has more information in it. And if you know of other grandparents or retirees that are looking for something different, send them my way. Go To Grandma, and let's start enjoying retirement.